Alright, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is a show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles, and today, here we go, I've got something from China that's really interesting. Found this at 99 Ranch Market. Now you can kind of see it. This is Yidu noodles from some Sichuan Yidu South. Anyway, Yidu noodles, and this is a artificial pork flavor. These are like shelf-stable, you'll see what I mean. 2 servings, so you got an oil and a liquid base. And then you have these 2 sets of noodle, and as you can see, they're pliable. Drop them on in. 2 minutes. Don't do more than 3, it says. Or no, don't do more than 2.5. Oh yeah, you guys want to watch. You want to watch. That's fine. It's a little dirty. So, yeah. So like I said in the last episode, going through some stuff, and it's getting better. And what did she mention? She mentioned that you know what'd be fun is if we could play with the Wii. And I'm like, she when we first got together, she had a Wii, and we had a TV set that would work with that because it's got the composite connectors, like the red, white, and yellow to plug it into the TV. But everything's HDMI now, so that's kind of not gonna work, right? Well, I looked on Amazon. I figured it was going to be like real expensive, but no. You can get a little connector that goes into that spot where the red, white, and yellow went. Oh, that's right. The only weird thing is that it does have a headphone out. I don't know if the audio will go through it, but yeah. So it'll do the deal. So that's pretty cool. It was like $10. So we can have the Wii again. The kids have never played the Wii. So, got one of those. Yeah. And I was going to talk about something completely different on this episode, but I ended up talking about that. So that's cool. Maybe the next episode. The next episode will be short too. I don't know. As you know, I'm really into politics, and there's a thing, called that. Well, you can watch that while I drain the noodles. How about that? That's fun. But, I'm gonna make a shout out, and if you guys are fans, or you know the guy, or are active, let them know. I'm shouting out. I mean, you don't have to, but so there's a guy who has a show. It's called his name is David Pakman, and he's got a show. I listen and watch his stuff a lot. Look him up on YouTube. But if you're interested in politics and stuff, this guy's great. He he's really a real straight shooter on political stuff. Nice guy. I'm sure a lot of people think he's horrible, but I think he's got the right thing going on. I definitely agree with his views on stuff. But here's our liquid. But he was talking about this thing, and I never knew there was a term for it. So say, it's like a mob. So you go to this thing, and everybody's like, hey, we've got this great deal. And everybody's like, well, I never heard of this deal. Wow, this must be great. Everybody's cheering. Well, yeah, but what if everybody is in there all pumped up, and they're pumped up for something that's like really horrible. Like saying, this guy's bad and everybody should hate this guy and let's get this guy and blah, blah, blah. Well, if you have that many people pumped up, and with the way people are, you got like people hanging out and listening to one person's opinion. They don't want to be weird, so everybody's cheering, and then possibly they'll just start eating it up. And they're like, there was one, he had a great example. It was this special, I can't remember what the special thing was called, but it was like, like a retreat or some kind of big special deal where people would get together, and it was conservative. I'm sure there could be the possibility of a non-conservative thing like this, but it was very conservative. They were going off about, what's his name, Fauci. And the guy in front of this big crowd was like screaming and yelling about having that guy hanged. And it's like, whoa, this sounds all crazy. But the idea is there's this thing called stochastic terrorism? And basically that, I don't know if that's the correct term. I'm going to try these noodles first. Cheers. That's good. The idea, though, what he was trying to impress upon is the fact that you get all these people all riled up about something, and even if they're not totally into it, they might actually follow through with something. So, this stuff's good. If you find it, try it. But people can kind of be swayed in a direction that they might not intend to be. Or maybe they want to be guy who's saying, this is great, this is a great thing. I want to be the guy in the front screaming and yelling and getting the accolades for it. And then they'll go and do something horrible. And you're saying that was called stochastic terrorism. I'm pretty sure that was the terminology for it. But pretty crazy, and it's almost like usury of freedom of speech, to further something. I mean, not very nice. Perhaps that makes me a beta male. I don't know. I like to think of myself as maybe I'm an alpha liberal. I don't know. I just think everything's fascinating, and we should, do stuff and things from time to time and deal with deals and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, if you've been following my show for a long time, you might come to think that my thoughts on politics are okay, and if you don't, that's cool. I'm down with everybody on whatever they want to think. But yeah, if you haven't, check out old David Pakman. His show's great. I really like it a lot. So, do that by all means. And if you're active on his, like, God, what do you call it? The thing, the deal. Not Twitch. I want to call it like reflectors. No, Discord. If you're on his Discord, tell him there's a guy named the Ramen Raider who thinks a lot of them. I've tried to like reach out, but I'm pretty sure he's quite busy. But yeah, if you like left-leaning things, his shows are spot on. Good guests too. Yeah, but that's my little plug for the David Pakman show. So yeah. I know. We should put it to a vote about whether you talk about politics or not. I had a guy say that the other day, and I'm just like, dude, this is not a democracy. The country is, but my Facebook groups aren't. And I'm just like, don't try to tell me how to run my own show. Pac-Man's had the same kind of deal happen to him. People are like, I don't think you should do things this way, and blah, blah. It's like, I'm not going to change how I do my show. If you don't like it, watch something else. That's the way to go. Oh, yeah. Oh. Anyways, this is pretty good. This one is pretty good. Yeah. From China. Well, thank you again, as always, and forever, for watching my show. The next one we've got is from Wang GlobalNet, and this is a tteokbokki with carbonara. It's like basically like a bulldog carbo tteokbokki. I thought it had noodles in it. I was wrong. I thought it had noodles. I was wrong. An old ad for like STDs or something. Anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, again, go check out davidpakman.com, Pakman. Look him up on YouTube. You'll find him. You can misspell him. The other guy, Brian Taylor Cohen. Anyway. Yeah. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.